What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Wednesday, November 6th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, who do we have at the point guard position? I like Tyus Jones from the Memphis Grizzlies playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have the 9th worst defense overall, and they give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Tyus Jones has averaged 18.5 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 21 minutes per game with a 19% usage rate. He scored 28 fantasy points in 25 minutes last game. Projected at 19.6 fantasy points here tonight, that's just about 5 times value. He's $4,000 DraftKings salary and $200 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 224 points scored in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, and a great matchup, so I like Tyus Jones here versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Damian Lee from the Golden State Warriors playing the Houston Rockets, who have the absolute worst defense overall, and they're giving up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Damian Lee has averaged 20.6 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 20 minutes per game, but he's getting more minutes and he's scoring more fantasy points with all the injuries in Golden State. He played 29 minutes last game, scored 31 fantasy points with a 22% usage rate. He's projected at 23.8 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.5 times value. He's $4,300 DraftKings salary and $500 more on FanDuel. This is a fast-paced game, a fantastic matchup, so I like Damian Lee here versus the Houston Rockets. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy basketball videos every single day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy basketball and fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second, and it helps us push out more fantasy content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel. Okay, who do we have at the small forward position? I like Bruce Brown Jr. from the Detroit Pistons playing the New York Knicks, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're middle-of-the-pack defending opposing small forwards. Bruce Brown Jr. has averaged 18.2 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 26 minutes per game, but take a look at these last 2 games. He played 36 minutes and 40 minutes and scored 42 fantasy points and 39 fantasy points. He's projected at 23.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's 4.4 times value, but if he gets over 30 minutes, he should crush value at only $5,300 DraftKings salary and the same price on FanDuel. So I love that FanDuel price. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, so I like Bruce Brown Jr. here versus the New York Knicks. Okay, who do we have at the power forward position? I like Goga Bitadze from the Indiana Pacers playing the Washington Wizards, who have the 4th worst defense overall, and they give up the 3rd most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Goga has averaged 19.6 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 18 minutes per game, but he's getting more minutes because of injury. He played 31 minutes last game and scored 32 fantasy points. He should get more minutes here tonight, projected at 28.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's 6.7 times value. He's 4,200 DraftKings salary and 1,100 more on FanDuel. This is a great matchup and a great value, so I like Goga Batadze here versus the Washington Wizards. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the Position Optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new Player Trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, moving on to the center position. We've given you a ton of value in this video, so now it's time for the meat and potatoes. I like Karl Anthony Towns from the Minnesota Timberwolves playing the Memphis Grizzlies, who have the 8th worst defense overall, and they give up the 9th fewest fantasy points to opposing centers. But Karl Anthony Towns has averaged 58.3 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 31 minutes per game with a 29% usage rate. He was out the last couple of games due to a suspension, so he's back and he should be fresh. He's projected at 48.9 fantasy points here tonight. That's just about 5 times value. He's 10,000 DraftKings salary and 1,100 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 224 points scored in this game, so I like Karl Anthony Towns here versus the Memphis Grizzlies. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.